In the small town of Rameswaram, by the shores of Tamil Nadu, a little boy once cycled through the narrow streets at dawn. His hands gripped a bundle of newspapers, his eyes still heavy with sleep. That boy was Abdul Kalam. Born into a humble family, Kalam learned early what struggle meant. His father was a boat owner and money was scarce. His mother, Ashima, was a kind and spiritual woman. To support his family, young Kalam would wake before sunrise, help his father at the mosque, and then set off to deliver newspapers before school. Life was not easy, but Kalam never complained. At school, he was just another boy, white, curious, and hardworking. But one day, something extraordinary happened. His science teacher, Shiv Subramya Iyer, took the class to the seashore. With chalk and sand, he explained how birds fly, how wings cut through the air, and how lift is created. As Kalam watched a bird soar into the sky, something sparked inside him. That day, a dream was born, the dream of flight. Years passed. In 1955, he got admission to the Madras Institute of Technology, MIT, to study aeronautical engineering. After graduation in 1958, he applied to join the Indian Air Force. He stood among the top candidates, but only 8 were selected, and Kalam stood 9th. Rejected and heartbroken, he sat in silence by the bank of the Ganga River in Rishikesh. A saint nearby told him, "Accept your destiny, but never give up on your purpose." Kalam stood up again. Soon after, he joined DRDO in 1958, and in 1969 he moved to ISRO, beginning the journey that would shape India's future. At ISRO, he played a key role in India's first satellite launch vehicle. At that time, there were no modern labs, no computers, no big buildings. Rocket parts were carried on bicycles, and satellites were launched from church buildings. But Kalam never gave up. He just worked. Yet dreams are not fulfilled without trials. In 1979, as project director, Kalam led India's first attempt to put the satellite in space. The entire nation was watching. The rocket roared into the sky. But moments later, it veered off course and fell into the Bay of Bengal, a complete failure. The press was ready with harsh criticism. Kalam, dejected, prepared to face the storm. But then, something remarkable happened. His mentor, Dr. Satish Dhawan, the chairman of ISRO, stepped forward and said, "The failure is mine. I take full responsibility." Kalam stood silently behind him, stunned by this act of true leadership. 1 year later, in 1980, when the next launch succeeded, Dhawan called Kalam to the stage and said, "The success belongs to him." Kalam never forgot this lesson. A true leader takes blame in failure and gives credit in success. From there, Kalam's journey soared. He became known as the Missile Man of India, leading the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program. Under his leadership, India developed its own missiles, Agni, Prithvi, Trishul, and Akash. These were not just machines of defense, but symbols of a nation's courage and self-reliance. Then came 1998. In the deserts of Pokhran, under top secrecy, Kalam led the team that conducted India's nuclear tests. On 11th May, the ground shook, and with it, the world's perception of India changed. Overnight, the nation stood tall as a nuclear power. At the heart of this historic achievement was Dr. Kalam, the humble boy from Rameswaram who once sold newspapers. Yet, through all the glory, he remained the same simple man. In 2002, India made him the 11th President of the Republic. Even as the President of India, the highest office in the land, Kalam never lost his humility. Once, He was seen standing in line at the Rashtrapati Bhavan post office, waiting patiently to send a letter. When staff rushed to assist, he simply smiled and said, "I'm also a common man." And then, on 27 July 2015, while addressing students in Shillong, Kalam collapsed while doing what he loved most, teaching and inspiring young minds. Even in his final moments, he lived his message, dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam's life is not just a journey from a newspaper boy to the president. It is proof that dreams have no limits. Hardship did not break him, rejection did not stop him, failure did not defeat him, and power did not change him. True success, he taught us, is not measured by titles, but by the lives we touch and the dreams we ignite.